And oh my God, Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold and 6 others arrested for armed robbery, kidnapping charges, and facing life in prison. Real spit.
First here at 5, several suspects have been arrested in Tampa in an alleged armed robbery and kidnapping. A number of them are linked to an NFL player, and 2 of those defendants appeared in court this morning for a pretrial detention hearing.
I always shed an internal tear when I see someone walking in the courtroom in a jumpsuit, because you know they was just outside fresh. They was just outside with a different mindset. Innocent or guilty, I'm just telling you, it's kind of like arguments. When somebody is contrite and you're like, you were just woofing. You just were out flirting with that guy. You were just out cheating. You were just out yelling at me. You were just out disrespecting me. You were just outside not respecting what we have. Now you want me to actually be nice, right? You want me to actually show some leniency. You want me to actually care about what you feeling now. Where's that energy you just had? So whether these guys did it or not, I'm not trying to go there. I'm just saying this wasn't how they were walking outside. You know now you at the mercy of others. Where was that energy? Damn.
Fox 13. Detectives say this is a tangled web that weaves back to Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold. Prosecutors said that armed robbery and kidnapping was reported just days after high-end bags, guns, a cell phone, and $100,000 in cash were stolen from a home in Largo. From stolen valuables to an alleged armed robbery and kidnapping, investigators say the web of players involved traces back to NFL star Terrion Arnold.
And then these other people that we're going to talk about in terms of suspects, are they all in some way, shape, or form sort of connected to him?
Yes.
The investigation began earlier this month. Detectives say 3 men reported an armed robbery and kidnapping. According to court documents, the men were lured to this Tampa apartment complex by these 2 women, where Lindell Hudson and Christian Williams were allegedly hiding out waiting for them.
Oh, what's that Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar song? That's like almost a poem more than a rap song. When they said the girls, he used the girls to go get them. Oh, man. So it sounds like Terrion got robbed, and then instead of calling the police or, going the authority route, he decides to martial law it,
They are battering the 3 victims, and they are pistol whipping them, and they are taking a handgun and sticking it into the mouth of a victim.
Detectives say Hudson and Williams were demanding their property. A Tampa police detective says that property in question, high-end items, valuables, and cash that were reported stolen from a home in Largo a few days before this.
Man, Mona Lisa, good looking. Who said that? Creole King, 23. Thank you, big dog. Yeah, Mona Lisa, that song. But if you haven't heard it, after the show, go to Lil Wayne, go to Kendrick Lamar, listen to Mona Lisa. They talking about exactly this.
On Tuesday, at a pretrial detention hearing for Hudson and Williams, a detective said the home was an Airbnb rented by Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold.
There were items that came up missing. And then on a second occasion, approximately a week after that, there were more items that came up missing.
During the hearing, investigators confirmed Hudson is part of Arnold's security team. Williams is believed to be Arnold's cousin.
Okay, you got an actual security guy. Like, he's not family, this is his job. Hey, dog, do your job. Talk me off the ledge. When I try to go too far, you say, no, let us handle this. And I don't mean you handle it. I mean you, as a security guard, get the law enforcement involved, say, my man got robbed. First of all, who cares? Let me say this properly. In terms of money, who cares you got robbed? Dog, you got insurance for that jewelry, right? I hope. Man, take that. My appraisal was 4X. I got $100,000 worth of jewelry. Guess what that check gonna be? $400,000. Give it back. Thank you. Thanks for taking it. Now, everything else I'm not certain of. But you weren't harmed, and it's just jewelry that gets appraised? You're gonna lose your, dog, they saying life in prison. And you know how our court system works. It's almost worse for the person who conspires. If you put all this together, you're worse than the dude who did it. You're worse than the dude who's doing the dirt. Oh, this is tough.
These are the same alleged victims who are alleged to have stolen a bunch of property, correct?
By the suspect, yes.
So it's the suspects blaming the alleged victims blaming the suspects, but here today you have chosen to believe the alleged victims.
Correct.
Solely on hearsay from both parties.
Correct.
Hudson's attorney also pointed out that he wasn't identified by name in the initial warrant.
For all we know, Mr. Hudson is not even there. For all we know, Mr. Hudson's downstairs. They have put forth no evidence that Mr. Hudson even had knowledge or intent to kidnap anybody, to hold anybody hostage.
Man, you see what's happening right here? All right, one, that was really good for the defense. And they said, hey, this is all hearsay. Why are we here? Okay, good point. But then Hudson, which I assume is the big dog up here, he like, dog, y'all haven't identified him in anything. So they're already trying to divide and conquer, fracture it. If they get him off, is he going to go off with a contingency of, you got to tell me something? Or he's just going to get off and be scot-free? What you think? Duh.
Hours of back and forth.
I am not finding them guilty today. It's a very different standard. But the text messages are very compelling.
The judge ordered both Hudson and Williams to be held without bond on some of those charges.
Ouch.
The judge also said Hudson and Williams both have no prior criminal history, and there are additional suspects also believed to be involved in this tangled case. Now, it's not clear at this point whether any arrests have been made in connection with those reported thefts or where.
Oh, bad. Blah, blah, blah. Crazy enough, they talked at least about Terrion because they like, there's so much gravitational pull when you're the one. Like, you're in the NFL. Like, somebody robbed me. What? Somebody robbed me, man. What? Who? What? We gonna go get them. And it's tough because you are moving at the speed of light. You need somebody. Look, it should be you. I'm not even gonna absolve you of that. It should be you, Terrion. Like, nah, I've worked too hard. I don't care. It's just possessions. I am still alive. But you didn't go there. Then somebody in that circle gotta be from a higher thought process and be like, dawg, what are we talking about? Are we watching Scarface movies? Or are we really trying? Like, you're in the NFL. You can make 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars a year. And we about to go do what for 100,000? I'm out. What he saying, boy in the hood? Let me out. Doe, let me out. I'm out, dog. Get out the car. Ignorant. Golly. Oh, well, a lot going on. We still got a lot of topics still. We'll do these tomorrow. We got a good topic. Now, at this time, it's time to just break down the show. I love to, at the end of the show, you guys beat up in the comments always, and I'm going to always read the comments at the end of the show. And if I don't, get in the chat. Like, Wiley, you better read them comments because I like y'all to know in depth what we really talking about here. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a member, hit the super chat. It's time to go into these comments. Y'all talk good about me, y'all talk bad about me. I'm not built to care either way. I'm not built that way. I'm just telling you. My mama and daddy, grandma, sister did an amazing job with me in terms of internal toughness. And I know that the road to success is windy and nasty and dirty, full of thorns. So I don't think that all things I say are true. All things I say are right. I am worthy and ready for correction. So let's go. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Oh, that wasn't enough? Y'all want some more? Well, check out the link in my bio. Hydration Situation Live. Blah, blah, blah.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Pat Mahomes in offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I believe the birds. Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.